Hey guys, today we are going to talk about Japanese wax scale on Podocarpus. That's the big goopy looking white scale that usually will infest the stems and branches of the Podocarpus itself. So I'm going to flip you around here and we'll show you what I'm talking about and talk a little bit about this particular scale. So here's the Podocarpus hedge, and if you look in here, there's the scale. You see that white goopy stuff that's attached to the stems. That is the scale, the Japanese wax scale. There's some more down here that I saw. Let me just find it right there. So, and what'll happen, the way to check to see if it's active is to, if I could get you here, just grab it. And then you'll see on my fingers there, see the smudgy blood and goo. That means it's active. If it were not active, it would be real dusty and it would like powder away when you, or crumble, flake away when you smash it. So that is the Japanese wax scale. They are immobile once they become attached and then cover themselves with that waxy coating. The crawler stage is their immature stages, and they find a suitable host. They usually attach somewhere on the stem near veins and things like that, and then they start sucking plant juices. So they also produce sooty mold. Sooty mold will, or they produce honeydew rather, as a byproduct of feeding, and then the sooty mold will grow on that. So it is important to control them. Because they do have the waxy coating, it is hard to get to them because that protects them from insecticides and things like that. So depending on the time of the year, if you can use oil, if that's an option, if it's not too hot and going to burn the plant, that would be good. That will basically coat them and smother them and control them that way. And the other way would be to use a good systemic insecticide, which the plant would take up with water and translocate through the plant and then kill them that way. It would control the pest that way. They would be feeding on the insecticide that you brought into the plant systemically. So those are the two ways. You just want to make sure systemically, if you're using a systemic, that plants don't have flowers and things like that. They're going to attract pollinators. So those are the few ways to control them, and that is the Japanese wax scale on the Podocarpus.